Oh, is it the stand? Yeah, it's the stand. I was like, something ain't right. Okay, I think I'm good. All right.
Pop your melanin, girlfriend. Pop your melanin. Pop your melanin, girlfriend. Pop your melanin. Girl, you black and you beautiful. Girl, you black and you
Oh,
beautiful.
wrinkly though. Is that okay? Yeah, it's okay. Hey everyone, welcome back to Couch Conversations with Sasha Love. I am your host, so to speak, Sasha Love, and today the topic is about emotions. I was on a walk a little while back and I was thinking about emotions. For me personally, I'm someone who feels emotions very deeply, and I realized that I'm not the only one out there who feels that way. So I thought about how could I navigate this part of me that feels emotions in a way that is authentic to who I am, but also enables me to function in society. As adults, the reality of the situation is we live in a world where we have to contribute, where we need to, for lack of a better word, fulfill our responsibilities. And it may not always be convenient, but our emotions do show up in various aspects of our days and various interactions that we have. So I kind of came up with a 3-step approach, if you will, to kind of help navigate these emotions. Now, granted, it's not perfect, and I'm still a work in progress as well, trying to figure this out along with you. But these 3 steps can be a good starting point in figuring out how you can manage your emotions. The first step is be aware of what you're feeling, acknowledge it, call it out by what it is. Are you feeling hurt? Are you feeling betrayed? Are you feeling sad? Are you feeling bitter? Are you feeling angry? I like to think of emotions as kind of like the primary emotions and then like the secondary emotions. Kind of like we have primary colors like blue, yellow, red. I think those are the big 3. And then from there, you can make a whole bunch of different types of colors. Well, same thing with emotions. I feel like the most easily identifiable emotions are sadness, anger, happy, and scared. I would say those are the top 4. Then from there, we can take it a step further and say, okay, I'm feeling angry, but what I'm really feeling is betrayed. Or the deeper feeling I have is hurt. Or if I'm feeling happy, I'm feeling excited, I'm feeling thrilled, I'm feeling relieved. So sometimes being aware of your emotions requires you to take a step further and be like, okay, so like on the surface, I feel sad, but what is kind of like the deeper emotion behind it? What is the true, deep, core, raw emotion I'm truly feeling? Because a lot of times it may be more complex or have more layers to it than just the basic sad, happy, afraid, um, or angry. So that's one. The second thing is take a moment to feel that emotion. Sometimes for me, when I try so hard to avoid what I'm feeling or ignore what I'm feeling and not allow it space for me to even experience that emotion, it just builds up. It kind of builds up, and then there's an explosion. So what may be helpful is giving yourself some time to feel the emotion. Now, sometimes in some seasons, you may have the flexibility to spend 5 hours, 5 days, 5 weeks, however long it takes to feel the emotion that you're feeling. Other times, because of where you are, maybe you're at work, maybe you're caring for children, maybe your vacation hasn't come up yet, or something like that, and you may only have like 5 minutes in this moment, and then you may have like 20 minutes later tonight before you go to bed. However you can, carve out some time just to feel that emotion, because you're having it for a reason. This is your experience, this is your life. You are feeling this emotion, so feel it, embrace it, even if it's just for a moment. And then the third step is decide how you will respond. So this is often the hardest step for me, because it may be easy for me to know that, oh, I'm hurt, I feel disrespected. And then to feel that rage, that frustration, that anger, that betrayal. And then kind of like relish in that, kind of stay there. But the harder part is deciding how to respond to that. Because I can choose to react and be like, well, forget you, and go and basically play tit for tat and be passive aggressive and be petty and be what have you. And that happens. We're human, I'm human, it happens. But part of growth, part of being a better version of yourself is recognizing, yes, this is what I'm feeling. Yes, this is what led to my feelings. These are the emotions I'm experiencing. But now this is how I'm choosing to respond. How you respond, it depends on you. For some people, it means, okay, I have this offense right now. Give me some time and I will address you, or give me some time and we'll have a conversation about X, Y, and Z. Or maybe in this moment, it's actually calling it out for what it is right when it happens. Hey, you disrespected me with this comment, or I feel disrespected by what you said, and kind of address it right then and there. Other times, responding takes a significant amount of maturity, courage, boldness, because you may not be able to respond in certain situations. For example, if you're feeling very, very hurt, or you're feeling very unsafe, or you're feeling very, feeling something very strong, very, basically, in essence, anything that makes you feel unsafe, sometimes it's not a good idea to be transparent, or to be open about what you're feeling and what you want, what kind of conversation you want to have to address what you're feeling or whatever grievance you had. In other words, it may not just be a safe space for you to do so. And that happens. So follow that instinct when you feel that the environment is not safe for you to express what you feel, and have a response ready for that. You know, I may need to take a moment to reflect on that, and let me get back to you. Or, okay, I hear you. Thank you for sharing that. You know, whatever set of responses you feel is most appropriate for the situation, feel free to express it however you choose. But remember, the whole point of this last point is to understand that you're choosing how to respond. You're not reacting based on how you feel. You're choosing to respond. And sometimes it can even feel like responding is inauthentic to what you're truly feeling. But what I'll challenge you to think about is taking time to respond is actually allowing you the time to truly feel what you feel, be authentic to who you are, and you get to decide how to move forward in this situation. So it kind of gives you a little bit more control. It kind of helps you feel more grounded. And in a way, it doesn't allow an emotion to completely control you. So in summary, the 3 steps to managing emotions. The first is acknowledge it. Be aware of what you're feeling. The second is give yourself time to feel what you feel, whether it's just 5 minutes, maybe it's a whole day, whatever feels comfortable for you and whatever is appropriate for you, take that time. And the third, choose how you will respond, and choose to respond over reacting. So I'll probably dive more into this in my podcast, which will be up and running hopefully soon. But for now, let me know what you think in the comments below. What do you think about these 3 tips? Do you have any tips that have been helpful for you to help you manage some of these powerful emotions that you have or feelings that you have throughout your day? I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And if there's anyone that you know that would appreciate this video or would benefit from this video, feel free to send them a link or let them know that this video exists. All right, so you guys have a wonderful rest of your day and look forward to chatting with you guys soon. Bye.